Archangel Michael says, something was exchanged in silence. When they leaned in close, it wasn't just affection that passed between you, it was energy. That hug wasn't ordinary, it carried a secret that heaven noticed before you did. They smiled as if nothing happened, but deep down, a shift took place. A warmth that was once yours began to fade slowly after that moment. Since then, you may have felt drained, uneasy, or even restless in ways you can't explain. Every time you close your eyes, that moment replays like a loop. The pressure of their hands, the sound of their breath near your ear, it wasn't coincidence. There was a hidden exchange, something they took that didn't belong to them. Stay here. Don't scroll. This message reached you because heaven wants you to know what they removed wasn't just physical, it was emotional, spiritual, and deeply connected to your destiny. Type Amen to get blessing 333. That hug carried a vibration of unfinished intentions. You thought it was a sign of reconciliation, but it was the final act in a plan that's been unfolding quietly behind your back. You were chosen to feel their regret, their burden, their hidden guilt. In that embrace, they took your peace and replaced it with their chaos. They saw the light in your eyes and couldn't handle its purity, so they absorbed it to ease their emptiness. Yet what they didn't know was, light taken from a chosen soul multiplies when stolen. Archangel Michael is watching this very moment as you remember. The chill running through your spine isn't fear, it's recognition. The truth is surfacing and your soul can finally breathe again. Don't stop reading, because the restoration is already beginning. The same force that guarded your dreams last night is rewriting what they tried to alter. Type Amen to get blessing 444. They thought by taking from you, they could silence their own pain. But instead, they triggered divine justice. Everything borrowed in darkness will now return multiplied in light. You may have noticed small signs lately, lost items appearing in strange places, random names flashing on your phone, songs that speak directly to your pain. These aren't coincidences, they're spiritual alerts that your energy is being restored. Stay calm. Stay grounded. Don't seek revenge, because the energy they took from you is now turning against their own shadows. Their conscience is haunted by your kindness, and every time they think of you, they feel the weight of what they took. Heaven marked that moment as sacred evidence. Every tear you cried became a weapon of reversal. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Something was stolen, but something greater is being returned. You're about to receive back not just your peace, but your favor, your attraction, your abundance. That hug was the trigger for a divine upgrade that couldn't come any other way. Archangel Michael says, I have seen the exchange. The one who took from you unknowingly transferred their fate. That means what they meant for harm has already been converted into your blessing. You'll feel this soon. The heaviness in your chest will lift, replaced by a wave of clarity that feels like fire turning into calm light. That's your sign, your soul reclaiming what was stolen. Stay still for a moment. The universe is balancing the scales in your favor. Type Amen to get blessing 666. You may notice them trying to return soon. Maybe through a message, maybe through a sudden appearance. But their eyes will tell you everything, they can't hide the discomfort of divine guilt. When they hugged you, their soul cried out for help. They didn't mean to harm you, they were drowning in emptiness and thought touching your light could heal them. But healing never comes from stealing, it comes from surrender. Now heaven is forcing them to face what they did. They're losing sleep, replaying that moment, realizing they took something sacred. But they don't know that your angels already sealed it back into your energy field. You will feel stronger, lighter, and strangely untouchable from this moment forward. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Every bit of your stolen essence is being retrieved right now. It's flowing back through memories, through silence, through the air that carried your name. The one who drained you will soon see you rise, and that rise will remind them of what true power looks like. Archangel Michael doesn't punish with anger, he restores with precision. So the same way that person hugged you to take, heaven now embraces you to return. You'll feel tingles, warmth, maybe even tears, but that's divine energy syncing with your heartbeat again. Stay with this message. Each word is a code written for your spirit. As you breathe slowly, you're reclaiming every ounce of light they tried to consume. The shift has already started. Type Amen to get blessing 888. They're beginning to sense what they've lost. Their mind keeps revisiting that moment, wondering why peace has left them. Because they took something that didn't belong to them, your trust, your calm, your protection, and heaven intervened. The nights ahead will bring dreams of confrontation, but those aren't for fear, their closure arriving in symbolic form. You'll see their face, and you'll know your energy is returning to you. Don't chase them. Don't call. Let the divine do the talking. Their own spirit is now carrying your signature, and that signature is reclaiming itself. The power is reversing, silently, steadily, completely. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Archangel Michael says, you were not a victim. You were the vessel. Through that embrace, heaven tested your boundaries to show you what real energy feels like, both light and shadow. You were never weak, you were chosen to experience spiritual discernment. Now you can see people clearly. The next time someone touches your hand, you'll feel their truth immediately. No mask can hide from a soul that has walked through fire and come back glowing. You will soon encounter someone who restores what was lost, a mirror soul, pure and gentle. Their presence will make you forget the heaviness that lingered. Heaven will send this connection as proof that you're protected. Type Amen to get blessing 111. This week, your aura will shift visibly. People around you will comment that you look different, brighter, calmer, untouchable. That's not coincidence, that's divine reflection. Your blessings were delayed because heaven was recalibrating what was taken. Now everything returns triple-fold, your luck, your charm, your financial energy, your spiritual protection. Don't rush what's coming, it's already in motion. The person who hugged you opened a divine transaction, and heaven has completed the reversal. Every blessing meant for you is on its way home. Type Amen to get blessing 222. You might feel moments of dizziness or warmth in your hands. That's the physical sign of your soul downloading its restoration. The universe is aligning your timeline back to its rightful rhythm. Archangel Michael's sword has cut the invisible cords of energy theft. You're free, cleansed, and ascending beyond what anyone thought possible. The one who tried to drain you will now witness your elevation from afar. This is divine law in motion. No force can undo what heaven has rewritten. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. They will see your name rising, your presence expanding, your glow returning. You'll feel guided to places and opportunities that were once blocked. That's the divine exchange completing itself. You didn't lose anything, what was taken was only loaned for your awakening. Now the universe multiplies it and returns it to you in greater form. This is not punishment, this is transformation. Your destiny is being rebuilt with unshakable protection. Archangel Michael stands behind every step you take from this day forward. Type Amen to get blessing 4444. Every word you're reading is restoring memory. Every breath you take is aligning your vibration. You are becoming who you were before the world tried to take your peace. Your sensitivity is not weakness, it's divine radar. It allows you to sense deceit before it enters your life again. That's why you're being elevated to a frequency where only genuine souls can approach. Soon, that person will see you again, and they'll realize they can't reach your energy anymore. The door they once used is permanently closed. Type Amen to get blessing 5555. You are stepping into your reclaiming season. The same arms that once took will now long to hold you again, but heaven has sealed that chapter. Forgive, but don't reopen what divine hands have shut. Your light was meant to be shared with the world, not consumed by one who couldn't handle it. Now your blessings will shine publicly, where your growth becomes undeniable and your peace becomes contagious. This message is your confirmation. You were never unprotected, never unloved, never forgotten. Type Amen to get blessing 6666. The hug that once weakened you will become your greatest story of spiritual awakening. You will teach others how to protect their energy, how to recognize hidden exchanges, and how to heal from unseen theft. You're not broken, you're refined. Every scar now glows with divine wisdom. Every silence you kept now echoes with heavenly power. Archangel Michael stands near your doorway, ensuring no shadow can enter again. You're stepping into light that never dims. Type Amen to get blessing 7777. Your next days will be filled with symbols of restoration, unexpected messages, sudden opportunities, warmth in your palms, chills when you speak your truth. These are signs that heaven is sealing your energy with unbreakable protection. Every person who touched your light in the wrong way will now be distanced by divine design. You'll find peace in solitude, strength in silence, and clarity in every breath. This isn't the end, it's the start of your elevation season. The person who took something from you unknowingly unlocked your divine upgrade. Heaven calls this moment the Great Return. Type Amen to get blessing 8888. Remember, no one can take what belongs to your soul. The energy you carry is infinite and guarded. You are not missing anything, you are becoming everything. This message found you to remind you that your light cannot be stolen, only delayed for transformation. The one who hugged you did not end your peace, they activated your rise. From now on, your name carries protection, your path carries abundance, and your soul carries unbreakable armor. Type Amen to get blessing 9999. Archangel Michael says, you are now fully restored. Walk with your head high. The energy that was once borrowed has returned as gold. You have completed the cycle of loss and entered the cycle of divine gain. The universe bows to the strength of your spirit. What was once stolen has become your story of resurrection. Go forward with grace. Your hug of pain has turned into your crown of purpose. You are now standing in the afterglow of divine reversal. Everything around you will start to align effortlessly, doors once locked will open, calls you never expected will arrive, and people who once ignored you will now speak your name with awe. This is the ripple effect of heavenly restoration flowing through your timeline. Even the air around you feels different. There's a subtle softness that wasn't there before, a calm power vibrating in your aura. It's not imagination, it's confirmation that Archangel Michael's shield has been activated over your entire life. Heaven saw what happened and rewrote your destiny to ensure it never repeats. The pain you carried silently has been turned into light so bright, it blinds those who tried to touch your peace. That's how divine justice moves, not loud, not vengeful, but precise. The one who hugged you is feeling the echo of that hug now. Only this time, it burns with realization instead of comfort. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. Their nights have become heavy with memories. They think of that moment and wonder why everything around them suddenly stopped flowing. That's because heaven closed their access to your energy. What they took was sealed back to its rightful owner. Your silence has become their loudest reminder. Every time they replay your smile, they feel the emptiness they created in themselves. You didn't lose, they did. You gained awareness, intuition, and a level of discernment that only chosen souls carry. Now you move differently. You speak slower, love deeper, and sense quicker. It's not caution, it's evolution. Your spirit now detects danger before it arrives and light before it reveals itself. Archangel Michael has made your intuition your greatest weapon. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. You'll start to notice your reflection looks more peaceful. Your eyes will appear brighter, as if carrying a spark that wasn't there before. That's your soul celebrating its freedom. People may tell you, you look different, without understanding why. The truth is your frequency has changed. You are no longer accessible to energies that drain, only to those that elevate. The universe is preparing someone new to cross your path, someone who will never take, only pour. Someone whose hug will restore instead of remove. When that moment comes, your spirit will know instantly, without a single word spoken. That's the difference between theft and alignment. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. You are now entering the season of return. The blessings that were delayed because of that energy shift are rushing back toward you. Financial flow, emotional peace, divine opportunities, all restored. The same way you once wondered why, soon you'll whisper, now I see. Everything is connecting like pieces of a puzzle designed by heaven itself. Even the pain had purpose, it awakened your power of recognition. Archangel Michael says, those who touched your light unknowingly blessed your rise. What they meant for themselves became your acceleration. What they thought they took became your transformation. Stay calm, because you are about to witness divine symmetry in motion. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. Every time your heart feels a sudden warmth, that's the angelic frequency tuning your energy field. It's clearing residue that doesn't belong to you. Let it happen. Don't resist the healing waves. This restoration will manifest physically too. Watch as your skin glows differently, as your health improves, as your emotions stabilize. Heaven heals from the inside out, starting with the soul, ending in the mirror. You're not just recovering, you're ascending. You're stepping into the version of you that was always hidden beneath layers of betrayal and confusion. That hug tried to bury your power, but it accidentally revealed it. Now nothing can dim it again. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. The person who hugged you may soon cross paths with you again, but this time the air will feel different. You will not tremble, nor flinch, nor ache. Instead, you'll feel a calm authority, the kind that comes from divine protection. They will sense it too. They will hesitate before reaching for you again because their spirit recognizes that heaven stands between you. That invisible wall is Archangel Michael's doing. He guards those who learn through pain. You may smile politely, but your energy will speak louder than any words could. Your silence will remind them that what they took has already been restored, and what they lost will never return. That is divine balance, not revenge. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. The air around you is shifting with purpose. You may feel like you're walking through a new timeline, lighter, clearer, untouchable. You are, because heaven erased the old residue from your path. Even the spaces that once triggered you now feel neutral. That's proof that emotional cords have been cut completely. You no longer vibrate at the level of pain, you exist in the frequency of purpose. Your story isn't about what they took anymore, it's about what you gained. Strength, awareness, clarity, and divine favor. These are your permanent companions now. You are walking proof that no darkness can steal a soul protected by light. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. Soon you'll receive a small sign confirming your full restoration. It might be a number repeating on a clock, a song lyric, or a stranger's kind word that echoes your hidden prayer. When that moment happens, pause. Feel it. That's heaven nodding in your direction. You are being noticed in the spiritual realm for your endurance. Many broke under lesser storms, but you stood firm. You didn't chase, didn't beg, didn't crumble, you simply allowed the universe to correct itself. Now the universe honors you with elevation. Archangel Michael whispers your name with pride. He calls you the resilient one. The heavens bow to the strength of your quiet faith. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. Do not be surprised if abundance starts to overflow. Opportunities that were stuck will move quickly. Delays will turn into divine shortcuts. You are walking into a wave of acceleration meant only for those who passed the test. Even your enemies will watch and wonder how everything shifted so fast. They'll see favor raining on you, unaware that it's the consequence of divine justice. You didn't wish them harm, heaven simply balanced the scales. What they took emotionally, heaven pays back materially. You're not just healed, you're being rewarded. Your name will be spoken in rooms where blessings are decided. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. Archangel Michael says, your restoration is complete, but your mission begins. You've been through loss, deception, and energy theft, but now you understand your gift, discernment. You can sense the unseen, read between silences, and feel beyond appearances. Use this wisely. Don't close your heart, guide it. You are meant to protect others who are where you once were, lost in confusion, unaware of spiritual exchanges happening in plain sight. When you speak now, your words will carry healing power. People will listen and feel peace without knowing why. That's because your energy, once stolen, is now anointed. You are heaven's vessel of restoration. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. As this message reaches its final moments, breathe deeply. Let the last fragments of heaviness leave your chest. The cycle is over. What began with a hug of confusion ends with the embrace of divine protection. You will sleep peacefully tonight. Your dreams will be clear, free of fear, full of guidance. You'll wake up tomorrow lighter, renewed, ready for a day that finally belongs to you. Every blessing that carries your name is finding you as you read this. Nothing stolen remains lost when heaven intervenes. You are whole again. You are powerful again. You are free. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. The universe is clapping for you. The angels are rejoicing, and Archangel Michael stands tall behind you, sword lowered, mission complete. The energy that was once taken from you has returned tenfold. Now walk forward into the next chapter with quiet confidence. Let your glow speak for you. Let your peace be your revenge, and your growth be your answer. The person who hugged you thought they took something, but they only triggered your awakening. You didn't lose. You transformed. And heaven has already crowned you for surviving it.